Hello YouTube, so as you can tell, I'm happy because it's an important day for my channel, woohoo! I finally hit 200 subscribers, and I just thought it would be important to make this video and really thank all my subscribers, just anyone who's helped the channel in general. So yeah, I gotta say thank you to everybody who stayed subscribed, who comments and stuff, likes stuff, gives me input on new props, gives me new ideas. It's always helpful. So I really appreciate that. So thank you. If you are watching this, you're awesome, because you actually bothered to watch this, and you actually bothered to subscribe to my channel. So thanks. Now, I was originally going to actually make a 100 subscriber video, but I got a big rush of subscribers when I first made my Vault Suit video, and that's actually my highest rated video. It's like 7,000 views or something like that. And I got my most views on that, and I got a big rush of subscribers about a month after making it, and that's when I just about got 100, and it kind of happened at a bad time because I was working on something else, and then I had school, so I never got to make a 100 subscriber video. I figured I would wait until now. So 200's a big milestone too. It's a bigger milestone at that. And again, thank you to all my subscribers and just everyone who's helped with the channel. I really appreciate that. And yeah, it's been a really good experience owning this channel. And because I'm not going to be doing a contest or anything like that, I figured I might as well share with you some other subscribers, some subscribers of mine, some people I'm subscribed to, who also make props. So it should be a fun video, and then at the very end we've got some new updates on other props, which is why I haven't been on YouTube for the last like 2 months or so. And gonna be honest, Borderlands 2 came out, and that kind of swallowed up all of September for me, because Borderlands 2 is really awesome. But aside from that, yeah, it's gonna be a good video. So let's jump into it. Yeah. Alright, so now, as I had mentioned, I've got some other prop makers I'd like to sponsor, I guess you could say. These are people who've been making Fallout props just about as long as me on YouTube, some longer, some less. And we've all kind of bounced ideas off of each other, all kind of stayed subscribed to each other. So we've all kind of helped each other out, and that's basically what this list is composed of. It's basically other people who consistently make Fallout props. Consistently is a light word to say, as in they make something about every month or so. I get a little tied up and sometimes get too many projects and then don't end up making a video, so consistency isn't my best feature. But basically the list isn't arranged in any specific order, really just, I guess, in the order I met the person or whatever. But they've got some really awesome channels, and I'll point to them as I go and then leave a link. So the first one is RedSteel21. Now he's made a nice amount of props throughout his whole time on YouTube. He's got some like short films and other stuff on there, but Fallout props seem to be the predominating thing. He's also got some stuff on DeviantArt, so there's lots to see on his channel. You can click right here to see it. Me and him have been talking for quite a while on YouTube now, and also on Xbox Live. So me and him have been friends for kind of a while. Next, Wastelander Tutorials. I got a little list going. Wastelander Tutorials. Now basically, I've known him about as long as RedSteel. The only way me and him have really talked is YouTube, because he has a PS3. So maybe Skype. I'm considering talking to him on there. I don't know if he has one. Aside from that, anyways, he's got a lot of good props on his channel. A few weapons here and there. He's already got a lot more weapons. Before that, he's got a lot of aid items and just really random but cool things from Fallout. He's even got the Vertibird bomb, which is if anyone knows it, it's from Caesar's Legion quest line in New Vegas. It's a bomb you put on the side of the Vertibird to assassinate President Kimmel. It's pretty cool looking, I gotta say. He made that kind of early on in his channel. After that, we have The Survivor 1243. You can click right here for his channel, and I've known him for quite a while. He's not the most consistent prop maker out there. He gets something every once in a while. I mean, prop making he does like, but he doesn't always have the resources for it, so that's why his stuff isn't the most consistent. He mostly has weapons on his channel. He's got a 10mm SMG, a scoped hunting rifle. He's got some really cool stuff, either way. So, yeah. After that, we have the Power Armor Division, who you can click right here to go to his channel. He originally subscribed to me, and I just clicked on his name randomly to see if he had any videos. I tend to do that. If someone subscribes to me, I usually click to see if they have any videos Fallout related. I hate to say, but you know, if it's just a bunch of vlogs, I can't do much with that. But if they have other Fallout props, you know, I always think that's cool. So I usually subscribe back to them. But yeah, Power Armor Division has a lot of power armor. I don't think he has any weapons yet on his channel, but he's got a T-51B suit, some other stuff. Lastly, he's an up-and-comer. His name is John, JPG370. You can click right here for his channel. And he's got a little bit of everything. He's got a lot of weapons that he's been making recently. He's got a lot of things from Fallout in general. I hear that he's planning some sort of apparel item, some sort of armor. I don't exactly know what it is yet, but you heard it here first. But either way, he's got some cool stuff on his channel. He's just starting out, and he had similar props to me, actually, as when I first started on YouTube. So he's got some really cool stuff. So all those people, check out their names, and again, you can click right here for Red Steel, right here for Wastelander Tutorials, right here for the Survivor 1243s, right here for Power Armor Division, right here for JPG 370, aka John. So yeah, check out those channels, they're really good. And now for the last part of the video, this is all my updates. So things I've been working on recently that I haven't showed anyone yet. So, yeah. Alright, so the first and most recent project of mine is called the Chem Blaster 3000 CDS, which is based off a piece of concept art they were going to use for Fallout Online, and it was part of a online newsletter called the Wasteland Rag, if I'm correct. I don't really remember the name, but I'll give you a link to the Fallout Wiki article about it, which is right here. But other than that, yeah, it's got some interesting stuff on here. Or it's got some interesting stuff on there, but you can see there's some of the concept art. And yeah, here's what I have so far. Kind of basic, but the nice part is I've got all the wood filler done on that and on here. So really now it just comes into doing a lot of detailing and stuff. The hard part is done. I still need to do some other stuff, which has gotten in the way because of my other project, which is coming up right now, which is a scavenger armor. Alright, and now for the basically the biggest update is I have my scavenger jacket, which is just about completed. I still haven't found a good pair of pants for it. I want something with a lot of pockets or something like that, and something nice and tattered. So I still got a week to change that. Exactly 1 week from now is Comic-Con, so I've got just a little bit of time left, but for the most part the jacket is done, and that's what's important. So I draw a lot of different inspiration for the jacket from a lot of different things, mainly Fallout, obviously, since that's what the costume is about. I always thought the scavengers from Fallout 3 were really cool looking. They usually had like leather armor or some sort of trader armor on. I always thought that looked cool. And you know, I wanted to make my own variation of this, so it's kind of a custom costume overall. You know, the everything on here is inspired by things, but doesn't exactly quite fit it. but for the most part, I think this fits Fallout the best. So I'll just run down the pieces of armor and all that. First off, we've got this knee pad shoulder piece. This was, I think, a knee pad from some sports equipment set. And I also have another one mounted right here. I'm not that big on permanent armor pads, like things that are permanently sewn into the jacket, but I did a good enough job at uniforming this to my shoulder. In fact, it's really comfortable. I don't notice it being on my elbow or my shoulder, so I like that. And then what else do I have on here? I've got some random bits of metal and stuff tied on with some gauging wire, and I thought that looked cool. Other things are, it's obviously got the shortened right arm sleeve. That's kind of inspired by Mad Max. That's where the leather jacket comes from, but Fallout also has the leather armor, but the leather armor was inspired by Mad Max, so it's really all kind of tracing back to Mad Max in a sense. But anyways, I've also got these binoculars, which I modified. Since I'm a scavenger, you know, it looks cruddy. So I've got tape on here, string. I try to keep this not too uniformed looking. So that's why I think the shortened sleeved helps, because I don't want it to look like I'm a merc or something, or a mercenary, or someone with a more, I guess you could say, militaristic position. I thought the scavenger would be more cool, so that's why it's supposed to look more patchwork and stuff. So the left arm, it's got a elbow pad on there. I used a bit of different twine to contrast the black. And then I also used a big, I think this was for like your upper arm, or maybe your thigh or something. It was some sort of sports pad that I thought looked cool on the shoulder, so I weathered it down. This is a piece of aluminum I cut. It used to be flat sheet metal, which I pounded out to give it all this texturing. I pounded it out with a ball peen hammer, then cut it out with tin snips, and then shaped it with a ball peen hammer. Gave it a coat of black and then scraped most of it off. So within all the little ridges and stuff, it left a nice black outline. This one is not a permanent shoulder pad. This is removable by a belt, if you can see that right there. The belt you can take out, and then take the shoulder pad out with it, which you can do like so. It's a bit tough to take off. It's going to be a lot of fidgeting. There we go. I'm going to slide this off, and it actually goes into the sleeve. There we go. So that's how that comes off. And then lastly, for the leg, I have a shin guard made out of a license plate, and it's uniformed to my left shin. So just straps on there with these pieces of twine. So other than that, that is the scavenger outfit update. So yeah. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys like the updates. Please check out some of those other channels. They're really cool. They got some good content on them. And I just want to thank you guys for really making the channel as awesome as it is. You're all really awesome viewers, and if you want to prove your awesomeness, go into the comments and prove to me that you watched the whole video. Say 200 subs with 3 exclamation points exactly. Put that down in the comments, and you'll make my day even more special, or some shit like that. But thanks for 200 subs. You guys kick ass, so I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.